I thought people either died or went to prison. I think everybody deserves a second chance. Things are only black and white. Nobody wakes up and decides to be a criminal. My mum and dad split up when I was 16. My mum had a nervous breakdown, my dad moved away. We had to sell the family home. I'd just left school and I was looking after my gran who had dementia. I was a 16-year-old boy who didn't know what he was doing, didn't have any guidance, nothing. And that's when I started using substances. I didn't feel like I fitted in. I got involved with a group of lads, and I remember the first thing I'd done was smashed a car window. And they all thought it was great and thought I was a bit mad. Where other people were going to college or going to work, me and a friend of mine were drinking, selling drugs and partying like we were sort of rock stars, man, without being able to play an instrument. Community service was harder than prison. Prison was quite easy, to be honest. Just having that structure, I never had it before. Never sort of had that boundaries for a young age. And I had a bed, I had somewhere to sleep. It was somewhere that was mine. And it was probably the most peaceful 5 months of my life. I deserve to go to prison for what I've done, but there should be work around it. Looking at what support networks you get when you go out, because people come out with the best intentions in the world. But it's a false environment in prison. You know, then you're having to come out and look for a property, you're looking for somewhere to stay, you're looking for your benefits, you're going to go back to the same network of friends, you're going to go back into the same situations. How's that going to help? I'd lost everybody, I'd pushed away, I'd lost access to my son. And that's when I ended up suicidal. And that's when I turned my life around. When I went to treatment, I thought, yeah, I'm going to come back and work here. Within 3 years, here I am now, managing a project. I've been free substances, that's been over 9 years. People think putting down the alcohol or the drugs or whatever is the main thing, but that's just the beginning. I've got to deal with all the stuff that I've done. There'll be people out there who don't forgive me for what I've done, and I've got to accept that. Exercise is one of my coping strategies, along with talking about things. I used to walk around just saying I was fine. I was furthest away from fine you could imagine. Everybody else knew it, whereas now I talk about everything. Physically, people don't see the same me as before, but it's the same person staring back at me in the mirror, you know? I'm still the same guy from back then in terms of what I see, but I'm a million miles away from that person, you know? And I'm quite happy with that. And I don't intend to go back.